y'all go back and check out and look at some of them names and see some of them stories, man. It's just like tragic stories. A lot of them stories happen right when them guys were finna like kind of what we call blow up or shoot to the moon. Man. Just crazy shit happening. Especially that guy in Atlanta, the one guy in Atlanta. His brother killed them. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, all this year, we know Charleston White has been kicking ass on the internet. Yeah. Kilo, we see you, big dog. Bless up. Well, we strong, bruh. 3M Entertainment on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, like I said, Charleston White been kicking asses on that internet all year long. We want to say anybody that dominated, that man kind of like shot came from nowhere and just shot through the stratosphere, was just straight fucking with people's feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how a lot of these people he was touching. Like he'll get on there and say some crazy shit like, King Von, kiss my ass. Then people come over there and he get all these hits back, and 99.9% of them motherfuckers ain't know King Von. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. And so we got to say that he damn no set his mark in the internet world this 2022. So we gonna see what's going on next year. I'm gonna be up there with the ass next year. We got some shit coming on. I'm too excited. I don't even want to talk about it till I show it to you. But we coming. You know what I'm saying? One time, my boy GG. Hey, how they doing out there? Where you at, big dog? Texas, St. Louis. Where my dog? Where my dog went? Where you went? St. Louis. You don't move out here on us. You don't move to Texas, huh? Yeah, you don't move to Texas. Green. You don't move somewhere. I saw you somewhere. Okay, that's my dog, Austin, Texas. And what they doing out there in Austin, Texas, man? Goddamn, man, goddamn. Now we got somewhere to come to. Got me somewhere to come to when I come that way. That's Garden Green, you know what I'm saying? GG, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know Orlando, we got a football team. We got a coach gonna be coming up 2023. You know what I'm saying? To talk about the new season, the upcoming season. And we want people to start participating, and we're gonna bring that street element, not to a point where let's just let them know what is going on in the Old Town, because we got a football team. It's a professional team, man, XFL. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? And them ain't no washed up guys. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. There's levels to it. So these professionals as well. And they call it Orlando Guardians, man. Now, them outfits, I think that fluorescent shit, I don't know about that shit. Kind of remind me of like the Seahawks uniforms. You know how they had that, kind of like that green screen color? That what that shit look like, green screen color to me. You know what I'm saying? But the Orlando Guardians in New York that moved to Orlando and started a breakdancing crew.
The name might have sound New Yorkish, but you know the style and the rhythm and the beats wasn't. Even his beatboxing wasn't, because Rick was from L.A.
Right.
Rick was straight from L.A. Rick, I'm not gonna get into Rick, but Rick was straight L.A. when he first moved here.
So it's safe to say that I'm gonna put this out here. You was the first one from the east side of Orlando that was in this that did it.
Yeah, DRP, Right Dog, myself, Slick Rick, that's what I called him. We also had, some dancers. Well, Bright didn't condone the dancers. But when he went off to college, I took it upon myself to bring some dancers in. You know, I had them fools in some hammer pants and shit. I was wearing hammer pants.
I saw one of those pictures.
But check it out though. The hammer pants. Hold on, man. The hammer pants did not match the lyrics. You know, I mean, it was still funk. You know, and how they got down with their dancing was nothing like no hammer dancing.
Right.
Let me give a shout out to them: Leroy Bowers, Byron Forston, Ronald Jordan, right. Carlos Miller, and Gus Diaz.
I know old Gussie.
Yeah, them are people. They put in a lot of work, and we put on some real good shows back in the day.
Wow. Yeah, see, we getting a lot of this history that y'all ain't know nothing about. You get what I'm saying? So, and that's what's so intriguing. Like I say, you probably walk past people every day, but this is actually, I ain't gonna make it sound old, but ancient. But ancient is something good, because ancient go right along with like wisdom and go right along with like creativity and creative. So, like what I'm saying, like a lot of the inventors, that people that invented shit in the past, they wasn't known for their inventions. You get what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to you, and that's why I let it come and do this type of interview, because everybody be having their accolades on people with money and they want to kind of like ride the job. But I'm more bringing awareness of people that what we got living legends, you know, walking right around us every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pleased, irate to have you here. So I want to like state it's not a real producer, but it is a real producer, because you're taking sounds and you creating the sound. It's nothing before you start fucking with it, so you end up with something.
When I found out Diddy and Teddy Riley wasn't really doing what I'm doing, but they are considered producers, I was like, man, you can't tell me nothing about no presets and no samples. If it's there, use it.
I think Teddy Riley can play.
Teddy Riley wasn't back there playing that Thriller.
Oh yeah, I think he play.
He wasn't back. He might can play.
Yeah.
I mean, I can play, but I can't play like
and that's still production, because for instance, if somebody can add some from the mental to make a music sound better, that's still ain't that's like adding, and that's really like production as well. If somebody can hear a beat before or hear a hit before
they tell them how to configure it and
right.
put it together. Yeah, that's production. You're producing.
Right.
Even though you ain't touching nothing, you ain't touching a damn thing. You was just calling the shots, quarterback. You producing.
So explain the process of producing now.
I'm trying to get to the point where I don't touch nothing, and I can just tell niggas.
The puffy, isn't it?
That's where I'm at in life. I'm tired of, I mean, I can do it. It's cool. It's a passion. You really don't get tired of it.
Right.
But the next stage, the next level, I'll definitely, hey, man, play them keys. Hey, man, play that sax.
Right.
Like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
So, okay, so what about, okay, first of all, who brought you to the beat? How you got in the beat, actually doing that, the production? Was it something you just...
Black Bite.
Huh?
It's a Black Bite.
My boy.
Black Bite put me on beats, man.
Black Mike, you skipped out on him. You still owe me an interview, boy.
Nigga buck. Nigga
You know what I'm saying? No, he had things to do. We that's my bro, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
But Black Mike started you.
Yeah. Hey, Black Mike gave me free equipment, free speakers, free mixers, free keyboards. I don't know why it was free. Where he got it from?
He's a real one, man.
But I
He's
got
a
it.
real one. That's my brother. I love
nothing.
him to death, too.
I ain't paid nothing. I've been making beats ever since I was 18.
18. So
18.
Black, y'all hear it. Now, see, do y'all hear this? Y'all hear this now. Y'all always, because I did something for a lot of them jits out there. I ain't heard nothing back yet, me and Bright. But see, and well, that was big. Black Mike, that was big, man. That's why I needed you to come over here. It was gentleman before Pop had to come and say what we saying right now. So Black Mike, I'm figuring out left field. You think you could ever retrust a person?
Retrust? What you mean?
Retrust a person. Say if you trusted somebody and they kind of like did something that was distrustful, can you ever retrust that person?
No. Once you a snake, you gonna stay a snake. Period. If you had the audacity to be evil, that shouldn't be your name.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, give me the name of your most meaningful song you ever recorded.
Most meaningful,
yeah.
I would say is...
What's the meaning for the song, and what's the name of the song?
I would say Weekend Love, because I love to see my people having fun and just enjoying themselves and having a good time. That's basically, my motto. At times I walk around looking mean, but that's regular. Every nigga walk around looking mean. Right. But I like to see my people enjoying themselves, having fun. Weekend Love to me was outstanding. It was
Orlando,
the
ATL.
Yeah. Drove up there. 12 hours goddamn coming back. So all together.
Right.
Drove
right
up there.
Right round. Came right
Yeah,
back.
came right back. I ain't
Right.
kick it. I did that like, man.
Right.
Drove up there, coming back, went to jail.
Come
Lord.
on the trip?
On the trip. On the trip. The money I made just now on the sale,
Had to go.
had to bum myself out. And then I had to put more money with it. So I really, it was a good,
thing because you rubbed elbows with that.
yeah.
With
But it was like, man, I ain't never going to Atlanta again.
that. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
So-
And that was that. What song was that? That song called what? I had it right here in my notes.
With the AK,
Duct tape? No, that wasn't duct tape. That was
nah, duct tape was trouble. I
AK
know the
the
song
Razor.
of the AK. It's on YouTube.
and did that
Let's put
song?
PK beat
And what it
AK,
was? Did it do anything? Did it build any relationship? Did it get you a TI number? Or you know what I'm saying?
Actually, I don't think he talked to T.I. I don't think T.I. talked to him no more. So, nah.
And-
Back then, it was tight, though. Back then, it was tight, I ain't gonna lie. But, nah. But
Right.
I was hoping that's what it led to. That's why I took that 6-hour drive, that 12-hour drive.
Right.
And took that day in jail.
Which made sense, yeah. It made sense to get that stamp, you know what I'm
Into that
saying? So,
damn
yeah. And what the song was on a mixtape?
Yeah, I do it when I see it. But it's
Right.
on YouTube, for sure.
Right. And who bought your first beat? The very first beat. Yeah. You got to remember that first beat, the very first purchase. Who purchased your very first beat?
A large purchase or a small purchase?
We're going to go with that. The first question is who purchased. It don't matter about the number, then
But I mean, you know, it's
that was going to be the next
you
one.
know, whatever floats your boat, bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
some people, you know, that shit was for them, bro, and I don't take it from them. But for me, it was just a little too much, so I had to get up out of there. But yeah, that's when I started focusing way more on music then. But I was already like going to the studio a little bit, not going to the studio like professional studio, but I was like making music with like the little shit that we had back in the day. I can't even remember what it was, but little shit on your computer, you can make songs and shit.
And how you transition from like doing it from what we would say the band setup to actually going in and recording and say, okay, I'm finna go record.
Yeah, well, Calvin was the first. Rest in peace. Calvin was the first time I had went to like a real deal studio, and somebody that really kind of helped me cultivate my sound
Right.
at an early age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going up there to Calvin studio. So doing it was easy for me though. I ain't gonna lie, just because I've been rapping since I was 8 years old. So I think by the time I went to the studio when I was like 15, 16, when I got in there, it felt natural. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really take too much, but it wasn't that bad though.
Right. I want to go on and just jump into one of these things because I want people to see what caught me and what intrigued me. You know what I'm saying? The style and the delivery. So we finna break away, man. Get into this video. You know, when they sent it to me, I said, "Damn, let me see what's going on." When I like, you know, this. Well, you got it. You got it. You got it. So I want to show other people what you remember got. Who purchased your first?
It had to be Strong. Strong was the first nigga that jumped on one of my beats. Like when Mike gave me that equipment, my homeboy put me on Strong. Like literally, like probably the same around that same time. And then that's who he told me to send beats to. And that was like the first artist I sent beats to. That first nigga got on beat. Bought the beat. That's the first nigga got on the beat. Bought the beat, stick 3000. That one nigga, I don't know if y'all remember, he was Orlando. Stick bought the beat. Stick met me at West Oak. Stick at bro. Shout out to Stick. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Shout out to Stick 3000. Google him. You'll
Right.
see the song. You'll see the numbers. If
And
you don't
Dude
know
say he
him,
got 4. Dude say he bought 4 of them. They bangers.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? One time for Scott out there, Pretty Lady Hustle. I see y'all Remy Customs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that the first question you said, you just answered first, Strong was the first. We don't have to say the number. We're not talking about Strong when we talk about the number, but what's the most you got for a beat?
Big Sliff, 1500.
You said the name too, that's real. Big Sliff.
Big Slim.
Big Slim.
Yeah, a nigga got a clip back.
They got a
That
clear
nigga
money.
paid me before I got there. So I pulled
Damn,
up.
Big
Listen,
Sliff. What goddamn, what is Big Slim or Big Spliff?
hey, everybody watching this, Google Big Slim, BIGGG Slim. He ain't big, but he's slim. Light skinned nigga. Light skinned
real.
nigga. But the nigga paid me before I got there. For sure.
One time Big Slim, know what I'm saying, representing Clearwater. That's real, know what I'm saying? So I know you're looking for Big Slim. Big Slim, PK back, man. PK is back. You know what I'm saying?
I hit him. That nigga in Vegas now. You know.
I was gonna say that question for later in the thing. So I hope I don't ask you this question twice. So since we there, why the hiatus? You took off. What happened with the hiatus?
Definitely like motivation.
Why leave again?
And, even just the people, my people, they've been together for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's an example for me. So, but yeah, that's what I've been using it for. Just that's
good. One time for mom and pop, man. It's been 30 years.
About 30 years. I might be off a couple years, but it's about 30 years.
Yeah, me and my baby working on about 30. We've been married about 25.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna put that around. Like I said, I mess with them all. My nephews, everybody. I got so many nephews in Orlando and across these regions, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I mess with them all. You know what I'm saying? So, sibling wise, where you play sibling wise? Where you place at?
Yeah, so my mom had 2 kids. I'm the baby boy, so I got an older brother. I told you he went to Edgewater Lockhart.
Right.
And then my dad had 6 kids, but one of them passed away, Jordan. So I'm the oldest on that side. So I'm like little brother on my mom's side, big brother, oldest. Yeah. So that's how it is right now.
Yeah, and do you come from a musical family, or you the only one?
My granddaddy, yeah. So yeah, my granddaddy used to play, like he a songwriter, and he used to play in church. And like when I was growing up, I used to go to Indiana to visit my people, and I used to just hang out with him, and we would shoot music videos. He'll teach me how to play the piano. He was singing songs, and that would really I would watch him like just listen to a song and start playing it, and it just inspired me to pick up instruments. That's how I kind of got like, bruh, come do this. So they hired me and shit,
right.
And then basically, a lot of the work started back then when we was working as PKZ and crisscross town shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was also, we was there to try to spread it also outside of cross town and build up the community and bring MBK to different parts of town and stuff like that. So me and him did that work together, and then that led me into meeting Obama in the Bay or in San Francisco.
Right.
And he had like an event for everybody that was working, because he started MBK when he was in office. And Orlando was one of the cities that picked it up, right when it first started.
Right.
So, and then back then, Gino.
That's great. Yeah, Gino, rest in peace, Gino.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was doing it first.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he was doing it first.
Yep.
And then that's when Smoke Rashawn was like, yeah, I'm finna, pick up where he left off. So they hired him.
Yep.
And then he brought me on. So then I started working with it. And then when I met Obama at, in the Bay.
I think Womack got something to do with that too, right?
Yeah, right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Listen
where it
to
is
me.
right now.
If your sister
Womack.
texting you, she ain't got nothing to be saying about your wife.
Yeah.
Your wife ain't did nothing to her.
Yeah, but
so
they put her in it. They put her in it every time.
her sister mad at her.
She come with it.
So they put me in it.
You come with it.
No,
yeah,
I ain't
you
got
do.
nothing to do with it. Don't,
they put my wife in my situation.
Okay, if
just
they
like
put
you
me
just
in
said.
it, once you put me in it, don't get mad. I don't rock the way y'all
Don't get
rock.
tricked.
See, I'm going to get tricked.
No, don't get tricked,
I'm going to get
man.
tricked.
No,
that's why
bro.
listen, man.
Don't get tricked, see?
No, see, listen. This is
That's
what
what
I'm
they
trying to say. No. This is what I'm going to say. People are like me. I talk a lot of shit. I ain't finna tell nobody I don't talk no lot of shit. But if you ain't got no pistol, and you can fight, I ain't scared to give you a fight. I ain't scared to lose.
Right.
So if I lose, I ain't mad. You ain't got to worry about me talking about I'm going home
Somebody
and get my
win,
gun.
somebody lose.
You got to worry about me going home
It's
talking
a
about I'm going to
fight.
get a gun. I'm finna come back and get.
The kids don't understand that.
I can honestly say, Bam, know this here. I got in a fight about 7-8 months ago in Richmond Heights. About 9 months ago.
Yeah, we old school. We come from that era.
I know I can beat this guy. I know I can beat him. But I swung and missed him. And when I swung and missed, I swung with everything.
It fell like one.
No, I ain't fall. I was about to fall, but he grabbed me.
That nigga moved because he was scared.
No, he never hit me now time.
Yeah.
He choked me till I couldn't hardly breathe no more.
Nigga,
And people
he
were
was
standing
scared.
out there. They ain't know what to do. My homeboy Petey, Petey seen it. He was on the city bus.
Yeah.
He got off the city bus and
God
broke it up.
damn.
And I still put on some brass knuckles and stole the nigga. But we all right. I was a big man.
Well,
I
you
seen
so
him walking
crazy.
one day. He had a shotgun up on his
Right.
thing. I said, it's hot as hell. This nigga walking around with a trench coat. So I said, hey, man, come here, dog. Man, I'm wrong, dog. I'm wrong, dog. brushed them up. You know what I'm saying? I said, dog, I'm wrong, dog. You ain't got to be
We got
wrong.
a break for a commercial. We gonna get it heated up. We gonna get it heated up. We got a break wait for the commercial real quick, man. Hey, we got Dirty. It's actually your commercial. Dirty. You gotta explain this one here. We got Dirty coming up. He gonna explain Dirty when we get back.
All right. Listen to the record.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck.
It's a tribal guy,
It's a
right?
tribal guy.
He called it church.
Call the church.
He said you want to go to church, and us
wanna-
being from what we know is church,
Right.
we
Right.
thinking like suit up, go
Right.
pastor.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that at all.
So, okay, explain.
Okay, so we go to the tribal meeting, and they have different type of cannabis, but they have live resins. And what live resins are, that's when you take your flower, and you compose the flower with nugs. And the reason why they call it live resin is because the flowers is still living. So you freeze the flowers, you freeze the trichomes up, and what they do, they got an extractor.
Still living.
Still living.
You're going too far. See, we kind of don't take it. We kind of slow too.
Well, it's like a flower. That's why you don't really want to call it weed or anything like that, because you want to smoke a flower.
A flower.
A flower. It's like flowers, and you pick the buds when they're still living, like they're still in the process of growing. Still, it's a living flower. It's not dead. It's a living flower. So you do the extraction from a living flower.
Right.
That's why they call it live resin.
Right. It's living.
Right. And they had a process where they did it the old school way. They did it with a glass. It was indigenous glass.
You hold on. You telling me this process was back then?
Way back.
What we thinking is right now?
Way
See, I'm going crazy
back.
about. Somebody was telling me about the live resin right now. You telling me this process was way
at least over 200-300 years. And I watched the process. You know how they do the tattoos with the tattoos with the.
Yeah.
It's one of those type of processes where they do the extractions
from the plant.
from the plant.
What is the stem?
No, it's the buds.
It's the bud.
It's the natural nug. So you got different processes. You got the process where you're doing extraction with the stems, the sugar leaves.
Detail,
That's
nothing
deep,
else out.
that's deep,
He was,
man.
that was my sister, old man. He go with my sister, and I go with his sister. So, you
So
know,
you hearing all this come up?
yeah, all this coming up,
it's
all
deep,
this.
man.
I'm a
It's deep,
killer.
bro. It's
If
deep.
I'm a killer,
But
y'all should be scared of me.
What's the
That's what I'm gonna tell
resolution,
you.
though, bro? Can we get a resolution?
The revolution is
no,
they don't gotta like me, but I want them to be friends with their damn family. But she
Cousins,
said
right.
they hate them. They say they hate us.
Time of heal.
They
time
no,
heal,
see,
time
look,
heal.
look.
That's how
They
you
said
feel.
time will heal some wound.
Just
Some
stand
wounds gonna be open forever. You know why? You know why? Okay. You know what I found out when I was in the joint? You know what I found out? What? Know what the hardest thing is to do? To admit that you wrong. That's the hardest thing in the world to do, boy.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. He can't admit. Man, this supposed to be some ladies, just ladies. I'm in Texas, nigga. I'm in Texas. I don't even know you fighting Lil Dylan. I don't know you fight. Then they trying to say what I said about his daughters and stuff. Everything I said is a reaction. I ain't the type of motherfucker you could just talk about. I don't
Fam, I
care.
want y'all to find
If
a
you
way,
talk
man.
about
Just
me,
stay-
if you talk about me, I'm gonna say something back to you. But if y'all say it's over with, it's over with. That's me. It's over with. You ain't gotta watch your back. You ain't gotta be looking around when you see me. It's over with. But don't be telling me what you gonna do when you see me.
And what happened with? I got two distinctions going on. They want to know: is it hood nigga news or nasty nigga news? What happened? Is it two different?
See, it supposed to be nasty nigga news, but my pastor and a couple of other people said that we're gonna change the name to Hood News. So I changed the name to Hood News, and I couldn't get my followers back up.
Oh,
And then
okay.
every time I get my followers back up, they turned off all my pages. But I love TikTok. They turned off all my pages.
What you mean? What, you didn't do nothing wrong? What you mean they turned them off? Oh, you know, a lot of times people will call and report.
They did it. The people.
Yeah.
No, they doing overboard.
Oh, yeah.
They over-
Happy? We still got enough in there. We got enough for at least 3 hits in here.
God damn. I'm gonna give you a. Hold on. What that is again?
This is the Tangy Muffin. Tangy Muffin. This is from Earl Hill.
It tastes good as
Oh yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
man.
Because you got straight flour in it.
You on there talking shit, I'm over here crying, nigga. You tell me I got straight flowers.
Straight flour.
Tears coming out my eye.
Straight flour.
Hey, any one of y'all, hey, audience, you wanna try some of that shit? You wanna try some of that? Oh, hey, bro, right there, bro with the hair, bro with the red shirt. You wanna try some of that shit, bro? Huh? Okay. So,
Let me get you. I got you.
that process, it's like in my fucking chest.
Oh yeah.
I could taste it, and
Come on up. Come on up.
go ahead, big dog.
Go in and hit it.
See what I do. And you would say this the safe way. This is one of the safe
way. This is the safest way to go.
Huh? Yeah, I got you. This is the safest way to go.
Safest way to go.
And what that? That's a body. That's a what?
Full body. Full body, high head, high. You can focus on this. This is what the rappers want. The rappers want them sativas. You getting it right all kind of
Sativa. Okay, explain. It's 3, right? Explain the different levels of it. You got what? Indica, sativa.
You got indica.
Right.
Excuse me. Oh, you can't play with it. You can't play with it.
God damn. Man.
You can't play with it.
You look like E40. I thought you would start rapping.
You can't play with it.
Good.
You can't play with it.
Damn.
Oh, you can't play with it, man.
Jesus Christ.
Woo.
Man. Woo. I ain't lying. Thank you for coming, man. It ain't over. I'm just saying, Jesus.
Yeah. And that's just the first one.
Huh?
That's just the first. We got 6 more. We got 6 more.
And it got stages to it, because now that I'm coming down, I went up there, and I'm like level now.
Right. Okay. Well, the sativa, that's your day med. We'll do that in the daytime. Hybrid is going to give you half and half, 50 and 50.
That's like a kind of like blend.
Right. And indica, that's your night man.
And if you arguing with your sister, y'all keep it between you and your sister. Don't be texting and talking about, I killed your brother, and you with this man who murdered your brother. I'm not no damn killer. A killer got to look behind him all the time. You don't never see me looking behind me because I ain't worried about what's behind me. I only look what's in front of me. I ain't worried about what's behind me. My grandma said, don't worry about what's behind you. God walked with you, so he got what's behind you. You worry about what's in front of you. So anything in front of me, and all y'all sideline people, y'all chill, because next week, y'all, I'm going to be talking about y'all. I know y'all name. I'm going to give y'all a week to see if y'all going to bust a grape. But after that, when I come and do my next show with him, we're going to call it Get to the Business. We're going to get to the business. Because there's a lot of business in Orlando that's I ain't talking about no
Who you done the best business with? Speaking about business.
The best business I ever done with is the Barber Zone.
Barber Zone.
The Barber Zone paid for her. The Barber Zone paid for my daughter college every month for 5, 6, 7 years. She went to one college in Gainesville. She left there.
Get him a shot. Get him a damn shot.
Shout out to the Barber Zone. Shout out to the Barber Zone. The Barber Zone. The Barber Zone in Pine Hills. Pine Hills. The Barber Zone. Hey man, I love the Barber Zone. And just how I met the Barber Zone. Through a real fuck nigga. That's my best friend too. G Money. G Money introduced me to. G Money introduced me to.
Darius' dad. I know G Money.
Hey, G Money introduced me to the Barber Zone. And boy, we still friends to the day. They still on my page. Yeah, man, G Money's a real fuck nigga, but he a good fuck nigga. You know, he know what he is. Shit,
G Money blessed. G Money lucky nigga, man. G Money lucky, bro.
Yeah,
G Money
lucky.
He lucky. Had some luck. Well, ain't gonna bless. He blessed. He blessed like a motherfucker, man.
No, he ain't blessed because he ain't got nothing but a little dick. So he ain't blessed. People that's blessed got a big dick. That's what they say about me. Shit, I'm blessed.
And how you feel about being famous?
How I feel about being famous? That's what I just told a nigga. Nigga told me times.
You feel that jealousy when you
walk listen.
That's what they try. I went out to California and I met some of my buds out there. Peace out to Rich, man. Jungle Boys and all the boys. Peace out to Rich, Oakland, California. Then my boy. Peace up to John McCallie folks, man. Real good folks over out there. But they was trying, they had this product. They was their product, actually. They was
Right.
trying to run this Delta 88 down my throat. And they were like, take it back, take it back, tell your people about it, And what the fuck? I'm starting to hear the name more and more now.
Okay. how you get Delta? In the 8 weeks, any strand is gonna be sativa. If it's grown within 6 to 10 weeks, it's gonna be a hybrid. Anything's growing after 12 to 13 weeks is indica.
Yeah, that thing stay in you, man.
Stay in.
That's from that. I feel that shit still coming from my lungs. God, that's what that shit do. And that's the thing you said. That's living.
That's living. And when you then when you partaking with it, you can actually it's still living. It's not dead.
Right.
It's still living.
In your opinion, who should use cannabis and who shouldn't?
Responsible adults. Responsible adults. Gotta be responsible.
Gotta be responsible.
Gotta be responsible. That's the major problem that they have. People not being
Right. Now, I read somewhere when they dealing
This
with
is a question for both of y'all. We'll start with you, Crucial. How long you been doing music first?
Shit, I'm 20 years in. Started when I was like 12. Shit still going now. I've been going in for a long time. It just cultivated as a child. It went from, just listening to different rap songs and memorizing them, and then, coming up with my own words, to what now is just, I'm untouchable.
Oh, you untouchable?
Oh yeah, most definitely. They gotta get their bars up to even step my way. They scared of me.
And Cruz, how long you been doing music?
I mean, overall, over 20 years from playing instruments. From a kid, I started off on the drums. So from there I learned a bunch of instruments, being in the band. You know what I'm saying? I come from a musical family, so I've been around it most of my life, to be honest. But,
Wow, so that inspired, so that explains some of the drives that I was down there. That gave me insight.
Yeah.
So you got background, actually, you played in a band in school.
Yeah, I was in the band at Jones, and I'm in March
The
100.
Tigers.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
woo. Yeah, because that's the spirit. I was talking to my cousin not too long ago about Jones when they just played when Miami came out here. I was just trying to explain the dynamics of that, because my wife was in the band. She was in the band when she went to school, right? And when we went to Jones, their spirit lies really within that band. Jones was known for their band back in the day. Not for kicking no ass on damn football. They was known for that damn band, and that band was like the spirit. A lot of times we went to the game, a lot of times we wanted to see Jones. It's cheaper, right?
I ain't gonna say the price on gas money because I don't know where you at. So depending on where you at,
Okay.
yeah, I need gas money.
Okay.
Hey man,
And do you prefer working in like a major? Say if I want to do a beat, I got to rent the studio.
if I prefer you to have a studio if I gotta come to you, but if you come to me, I got a studio. I got a lot of studios, so I ain't.
And that's the
about it.
2,500 though.
Yeah, that's the 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
But you gonna be in your studio.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You free record.
Yeah.
We got all that. You want to shoot a video? We gonna do whatever you want to do.
That's the package.
Yeah, that's the package.
Okay.
Yeah. It ain't just a beat. Yeah, I know you ain't gonna put up on.
Okay,
hey,
that's cool.
That's why I say we working. We really working.
That's right. That's fair. That's fair. Them numbers fair. Those are fair numbers.
But yeah, that
For you
microwave shit.
and your name for what you already established. Yes, very fair. Very fair. Because you ain't building yourself.
Hey,
you
hey,
back
play with
at
it.
it.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so what can we expect next? So you just you putting yourself out there.
Next, I'm looking to get my first artist. It's a young nigga, local. I was talking to him yesterday. Tatted Jit.
Tatted Jit. I think I be playing.
Tatted
I
Jit.
played him on the video.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna bust a move with him.
You know him?
No, I'm trying to.
You trying to get with him?
Yeah.
Tatted Jit.
Tatted Jit.
Tatted Jit. Let's get with PK, man.
I got some magic for you. I got some work for you. Yeah, for sure.
PK Beats, Tatted Jit. I'm gonna tag him.
I
I'm
like
gonna tag
him.
him in it.
I like him.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that, tag him in that. You like Tatted Jit. So you been scaling the scene. You been seeing
Yeah,
what's
I'm
going
watching,
on.
man. I'm watching, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If your music make it cross my desk, cross my in my office, oh you working.
You know what I'm saying?
You working.
Locally, who are lyrically? Who had the better lyrics locally? You don't work with. You don't work with.
Right now?
No. Period.
Period. Best lyrics. Work with. I'm gonna say Fella.
Who?
Fella.
Fella rap better than D-Boy is what you tell me. A lot of songs to go back and pick them later, or?
Yeah, it was pretty much like that. Yeah.
We just.
Yeah, we've been recording a lot of songs for a minute. Yeah, for a while, to be honest. You know, before I dropped my last project and before he dropped this project, we had songs together. Yeah, it wasn't even the idea of us doing a project like that at first. You know, we just kept vibing. Yeah, we got freestyles over songs that's not even hot no more.
This nigga just like to rap.
Cruz, while you talking, how it felt to get that motherfucking Kanye West follow?
Man, that shit was crazy, bro.
You know I knew about that. You didn't know we do our homework about that. You didn't tell us about that. You didn't know we do our homework. How did it feel to get that Kanye? Why you don't screenshot that shit and post it every day? I would do that every day.
My dog, he's very humble.
Every day. I would highlight. I put a red little thing up on it and every goddamn thing. Look at this, assholes. Because that's okay. You might think that's something small.
Yeah,
but it's not, because that's how a lot of people sit back. You know what I'm saying? The big dogs. I get to sit down with the big dogs. I'm telling you, I done sat and they go right to the damn thing. We went out there and talked so much stuff. I went to California, and I ain't gonna say who it was, because these prominent people. Kendrick Lamar label, fuck it. We went out there, and I got folks inside that world, right? I'm talking about right along with Big Dog them. You know what I'm saying? Top them, okay? When we told him about people, the people I wanted them, look at, he not like fuck that shit, but straight to the internet on us.
Yeah.
He went straight to the internet on us. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, no, man, listen to it. He like, man, fuck, listen to it. I want to know about the following situation. I want to know about the followers and what's going on this internet.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't powerful on the internet. But he was powerful if I wanted him to press that play, but talk when listen to the play.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He pressed that internet. So me saying that, what are some of your different strategies that you have to play in the internet? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing right now to get somebody like I told you what they're doing? So what are you doing right now to get people like that? Because you had to do something. What was up there to make Kanye West do it? What was there? Did something lure him there?
I mean, like, I spend a lot of time online. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always following behind the scenes people and stuff. And I really don't know for sure how it happened. But like around the time they was dropping the Donda album last year, I was just heavy into the content that was being posted. So everybody that was being shared on there, I was low key following. You know what I'm saying? Even if they had like 1,000 followers, I'm like, I'm gonna follow everybody around the situation. So a couple of the producers and writers, they like followed me back, and they started watching my stories and shit. And one of the producers, he actually tapped in once he heard Tom Brady. Yeah, he like wrote.
We're gonna get to Tom Brady too. We're gonna get to that too. We're gonna that's an official song too. So we're gonna get to that. We gonna get that, especially being like y'all. She was around.
I was around when she was around you.
Okay, so that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Kiwi. Fat man, he want to hook up, man.
You know how that shit be. Like, there's a couple
business,
other
man. We talking about business, man.
Yeah, I don't listen. One thing I'm gonna tell you, bro, I cannot grow that shit. You feel me? Like, I being myself, that shit. As a man, you realize if that's all you chasing, you chasing the wrong shit.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta know how to do business, man.
You gotta know how to, like, there's a lot of females that's been around me could tell you for years. I never tried them. I never even, because I'm a person that know how to own myself, compose, and I also know how to keep that bit respectful and professional. I know how when to have fun, and I know when to respect a bit.
And how hard that is having a relationship trying to do this. You in a relationship, or?
And that's what get me upset. That's why I can't say upset because everybody ain't built the same. You feel me? And a lot of people, like, females assume that some men only chase sex. You know what I'm saying? And some females assume a man chase a check. So some female chase a different man versus the next man, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, cause it's like say if you were like get with a female artist and y'all do rap,
No, I
they
know
don't
what you
understand
mean.
his business. You got a lady and shit, or she got a man.
You know,
what I'm
I
saying?
definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I always come with respect. You feel what I'm saying? If it's a
Right.
feature you want to bring your nigga, so what? I don't give a damn. You
That's
know
how I
what I'm
think
saying?
you
Vice
should do
versa,
business.
if I'm in a relationship, you know, right now I'm not too much in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm in a relationship and you said, hey, you know what I'm
And
saying?
I started
You want
doing the hip hop side of it. And I remember the day he wrote me when I was locked up. He was like, man, you come home, I want to sign you. It's either you or Briscoe. And I knew who Briscoe was. And the fact he was like, I'll do you my mans. And he trusted me. But the time we got on stage, and even though we set up the stage for Pitbull and all this on the Coca-Cola stage and they performed, but the fact he was like, when they're all said and done, we going to perform. So that when I got on that stage and performed in front of all these people from all these countries, you know what I mean? They really don't. You're performing and you're up there. They really don't care where you're from. They rock with you. So that felt better than anything that I still to this day.
And
You
that
know what
sound
I mean?
was right. The microphone's good. The
ma-
sound quality. That
the
like
little,
the BT
the
shit
air,
we did.
the air, the little stuff blowing out the air and stuff like that. You know, Spring Bling. We did Spring Bling one year. We performed Spring Bling. That was probably when they were still doing that.
Right.
What's this
Yeah,
guy
them
named?
some
Big
good
Tigger
ones.
was in town.
Big Tigger, yeah, them some good
So
ones
I
there.
thought that was fun, and then Heavy, when me and Heavy was doing music, you know what I'm saying? We would do Crazy Yogi and
Yeah, I forgot about Heavy.
Street is X. Me and
Yeah.
Heavy dog was all over the world.
Yo, Heavy, yeah, what's
was
up, Heavy, man?
anytime me and Heavy performed, it was large. It was big nights. It was the crowds rock with us, even if they didn't know us. Miami
Right.
to Tallahassee, we rocked some nice crowds.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
And what club setting you got the best reception in?
Club setting the best reception in Orlando.
Wherever.
Oh, and probably, obviously the Kennedy was nice with the Fat Joe thing, but I'm going to still go back to Club Coco's when I won the Central Florida Music Festival. I
won that.
Only two people clapped for me. Shout out to La Nina and shout out to Mercedes Streets. Everybody else in the crowd was
Yeah, I
just
remember
standing up.
Mercedes.
They were
Yeah,
just standing there, and I held my trophy up, but good music stood up to all the people that was in it, and I didn't know like that. To bring that out, that reception felt better than a crowd.
And you
full of
won
people.
it, and you said two people clap?
That they clapped as far as giving
So
me my
if you
credit.
keep
They-
those
I heard the golf
three
clap.
things, all about that trifecta. You keep those three things you got going on, I promise you, you're going somewhere.
No,
Because
like
I keep
said,
seeing you grow.
We got an
and
album
grow.
coming in. Like I said, I can give you a look. Ain't no used to be. We ain't chopping by the past, got the work in. Yeah, we're moving by the bundle, $1,000 up. Ain't that price then. I ain't trying to talk. Got 150 on the trailer cutting iTunes. But we don't do no FaceTime. We might Skype then. Pull up on the yard.
Y'all heard that?
That shit crazy.
What?
That shit crazy.
Hey,
That
hey,
shit
never
crazy.
start thinking about that goddamn shit. Never said,
Hey,
oh,
man,
time.
this shit get colossal, you feel me? And a lot of these, like I said, this album, that's why I say it's on all streaming platforms and YouTube, because the reason YouTube is my visuals and everything like that.
Right.
Because it's personal. I mean, personal is
Yeah.
a lot of, stuff that people don't know about me that, Jimmy, this album will then get the best me. Because guess what? This shit crazy, kid.
And what's the name of the album?
Everybody $8. EHD.
Everybody Hate Dollars? Ooh, woo. So I'm saying, everybody hate dollars. When we expect to hear that?
Any day. That's how I'm gonna shock the world crazy. I might I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people might just the same night I dropped the flyer and poster, same night the album getting released on the next day, or because like I said, everybody wanna mimic me so bad that they try
Pressure. This boy don't be playing around, man. This Pressure Doma. Video's called True Colors. Y'all check them out. Dirtcoast Podcast. We'll be right back. Deuce in the building, man.
You ain't never heard of him.
Certain producer, you like, damn, when I start out, you got a producer, you, like, when I hook with this producer, we don't have to do nothing. We'll just get in there. What producer?
Man, listen, man, big shout out to Motion Picture and Tito Beats. Like, man, we just came upon each other now. You know what I'm saying? These two dudes are some of the most talented producers that I've ever worked with. Every track that they've sent me thus far, and any track that I hear we work with, it's almost as if it was created for how I write it, and vice versa.
Right.
It fits.
Right.
Trailblazer was produced by Tito. beats. Again, so and then I have another 15 tracks from him and Motion Picture. The way they collab on their beats together, so it's not just that one.
Right.
And then of course when you
That's
stretch
sound.
out, shout out. I still got a track by Bright that I love killing. You know what I'm saying? One time I still got tracks that from
boy.
Man, listen, going down the list, I got tracks from producers.
Yeah.
Feel For Real. Every time I get a Feel For Real track, I love Blessing. I got a track called Grown Man about to come out now. Talking about growing up in Crosstown. And it goes with the city.
Moonboy Raw. Moonboy speak that shit, right?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we got new Moonboy. We can put Moonboy on. We'll be right back at you. Dirtcoast 21. That's where I'm from.
Come check the pedigree. Come check my pedigree.
I ticket on this beat, ooh. Gotta pay for all this heat, too.
Dog, I'm all the way gutter, I'm all the way gutter. Come check my pedigree. Dog, I'm all the way gutter, I'm all the way gutter. Come check my pedigree. Dog, I'm all the way gutter, I'm all the way gutter. Come check my pedigree. Ain't no in between. Can't play both sides when you come fuck with me. Can't discredit my mama. You know the streets gave me my recipe. Streets gave me my nickname.
So next week, y'all, I'm gonna be talking about y'all. I know y'all name. I'm gonna give y'all a week to see if y'all gonna bust a great. But after that, when I come and do my next show with him, we're gonna call it Get to the Business. We're gonna get to the business. Because there's a lot of business in Orlando that's I ain't talking about no
Who you done the best business with? Speaking about business.
The best business I ever done with is the Barber Zone.
Barber Zone.
The Barber Zone paid for her. The Barber Zone paid for my daughter college every month for 5, 6, 7 years. She went to one college in Gainesville. She left there.
Get him a shot. Get him a damn shot.
Shout out to the Barber Zone.
Barber Zone.
Shout out to the Barber Zone. The Barber Zone.
Who tried?
Bill Cosby.
And look what happened to him.
Got soaked.
See?
Got soaked.
See?
Michael Jackson was finna do it.
See?
And he got soaked.
See, I think Prince.
Yeah,
all of yeah, see? See, that be that.
Yeah.
That be that.
For real.
Yeah, so for Oprah to stay where she at, and for Michael Jordan to stay where he at, because look here, they talk about billionaires, they talk about Jay-Z and all these billionaires, right? You know what made them billionaires? When they sign on to these companies that's hold their shit. Michael Jordan come billionaire, Nike make him a billionaire. That drink, Ace of Spades.
I'm real. My daughter said it ain't like what you do. He was trying to break them up. That's the truth.
Okay.
He was trying to break it up. But since I said that there, this is what his attitude was. What the fuck you mean? Fuck, nigga, what the fuck you mean? I ain't touched my auntie like that. That's how he talking to me. When I say it back, because I know how to kill a nigga. I said, man, shut your broke ass up and get you some money, nigga. And I walked in the house. He been mad ever since. Now, that was June the 19th. We're going to throw a big party. We're going to throw a big party for my lady's 60th birthday. I've been buying liquor, stacking liquor, buying liquor.
Hey, bro, make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Tatty Jit, you got that line for Tatty Jit. Make that thing happen. We're going to plug them in with what I talking about, a super producer. I back it, nigga. I ain't pulling nothing. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Living Legend Thursday, right now. So we're going to get that plug. Tatty Jit, we're going to make that happen. Yeah. Who else out there? Who else out there? Loco, what you got going on, man? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? So, like, dumped all off his ball, waking niggas, hey, my dog. He says a girl with the singer.
It would have been the same.
Right. So is that something?
My nieces, fuck my lady, and fuck you, bitch. When my son come out this door, he gonna beat your ass. And I lost it. Bring his bitch ass on. That's what I said. Bring his ass on. This nigga run out the door with a motherfucker goddamn golf club like this right here. This how I know you can't fight, though. I ain't got no knife or nothing. I keep a knife everywhere I go. If you charging me...
This your nephew-in-law.
No, man. This is a fight. You keep on saying a nephew-in-law.
No, this your nephew,
no, man.
Come on, sit down, bro. This your nephew,
this man charged me just like this here. You know, when he came across, he hit me right across here. Now listen.
With a club?
Yeah, with the golf club. Only thing I did, I used to wrestle when I was junior high.
Hey, they can't hear you. They want to hear you.
I used to wrestle for Howard Junior High, but I wasn't good enough to ever make the wrestling team because, you know, y'all to wrestle off before the game.
We supposed to give it back to y'all. Y'all reach back and give it back to them Jits to make sure them Jits can shoot to the moon and get there. So
no, that's a fact. Yeah, but that's how I got my job, though. I had got, I met this lady at the event. She hired me.
Right.
And then that's how I was able to move to LA because I had a job and I was like, shit, I'm finna just move out there because I don't want to be, look up 10 years from now and be like, damn, I should have moved to LA when I had the chance to.
Okay.
So I was like, let's do it.
And what you prefer? You prefer live studio or you prefer, live or do you prefer studio? Voice record. What feeling give you the best, like performance or studio?
Studio.
Studio give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We were talking about that line I said about the GPS. That song went deep, man. We got to get that song up right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said, pay attention. Never get down. You know what I'm saying? Juju Osborne. Basket. Granddaddy Juju. I didn't do it. And that's the reason I didn't put my money in the basket. But we get older, I was childhood like that. But you get older, man, you going to church, you got to do what's responsible. You got to pay your tithes and you got to do it. So like I tell the pastors, what I would do, this how you get your tithes up, pastors. All pastors listen to me. Y'all owe me one. This how you get your tithes up. You put a list of the niggas that's got the good tithes. That nigga in the church that got them good tithes, put his name on the board. And let them niggas lay there and look at that nigga's name on that board. That's all you gotta do. Put them niggas' name on the board that's paying their tithes and paying them tithes. Watch how many niggas pay them goddamn tithes. They want their name on that board. Yeah. They looking at that fine bitch in that choir back there too. They looking at Sister Martin, they looking at her daughter them too in that choir. You know what I'm saying? So if you put their name on that goddamn board, I guarantee you, your goddamn tithes will shoot to the roof. And with that said, we feel good.